people will say they've had dreams. Some people say they have dreams, but they don't have dreams a lot. There's other people who be like, I have dreams all the time. There's some people who have a lot of nightmares. People have a lot of good dreams. Some people are 50-50. But the whole problem of the situation is the fact that lots and lots of people don't know what to do after they're waking up. Some people that have good dreams just wake up, it's a good dream, they're happy, yeah, that's it. Somebody that have a bad dream, they wake up, it's a really bad dream, they think about it, you know, for the first couple of minutes of waking up, they might tell somebody about it and that's it, yep, gone. What we're going to be looking into today is what do you do after you've woken up? If it's a good dream, it's a bad dream, how do you manifest it? How do you take it away? How do you cleanse? All them things we'll be looking at today. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Dreams is something that is like literally, it's very spiritual. It's also the physical connected with the spiritual side, okay? Dreams are very powerful and it's literally our spirit and the higher power speaking to us. A lot of people don't really understand the power of dreams and what it really means, and they tend to play around with it a lot of times. They don't take it serious. Somebody have a good dream and they think, oh, I had a good dream today, and they tell their friends, tell their family, blah, blah, blah. And that is it. And a lot of people have bad dreams and it's really bad and they have nightmares and all them things there, and then, you know, they just, yeah, they don't really know what to do. Sometimes it's not like they don't want to do anything about it. It's like they just don't know what to do, what to go. So they just, you know, think it's normal and they just kind of continue about their day. It's really important for you to understand your dreams and to understand what to do. The spirit that lives within us here is very powerful, but you have to activate it. A lot of people haven't activated their spirit, so they're just walking around, you know. There's some people you'll see here and their spirit is literally not within them, it's behind them. Some of them, their spirit here is literally like on the side of them. But what's really supposed to happen, your spirit is really live inside of you. And some people, you see them and it's not. Those that the spirit lives inside of them, they're very powerful, they're very strong. They're more stronger than the ones that you see them and the spirit is literally walking behind them or on the side of them. What happens is your spirit tends to like sometimes separate itself from you if you're doing things it doesn't like, or if you haven't connected with it, or if whatever you're doing to this body, or however you live your life, or what are things that you do and how you just maneuver, it doesn't like it. Sometimes people don't really realize like your spirit it has a whole thing of its own. The same way, you know, you have this body and you do things and you eat and you drink and you go out and you have like you have a whole life. Your spirit has a whole thing of its own. It's not just there like just like, you know, in the shadow. It's like, no, you have to cleanse it, you have to feed it, you have to like do so many things with it. You have to like, you know, make it very strong and literally do the things they want you to. You have to like listen to it and follow it and be one with it. And once you understand all them things, when you have to understand the real power of dreams. So through today is really explain to you two things: what to do when you have a good dream and what to do when you have a bad dream. You wake up today, you had a really good dream, like something is telling you, you know, you were looking for this job, or maybe recently, like you can't really think about moving to places or relocating or something. Or, you know, maybe some money's coming your way or something. You had a really good dream to you, just very good. And you really love it for it to come true. I'm going to show you like what it is that you need to do. Because you can have the dreams and everything, the good dreams every single time. But trust me, you don't do anything about it, it's not coming. It's just a dream. And it's actually a spirit connecting with you and telling you something. When we sleep, your spirit comes out of your body. And it's connected with the astral cord here that literally are connected to you. Right? So it doesn't... When that is cut, that's when usually you're dead. But what keeps you, you know, sleeping, but like you're sleeping but you're still alive, you're not dead, but you're in the deep sleep, is the fact that your spirit's connected to you through the astral cord. When it goes out to every place on the astral plane, and it witnesses different things, either good or bad, and it comes back to you and it gives you that message. When it gives you that message, it's your responsibility now to do something with it. It can't force you, but you have to do something with it. And that is where the problem is. And some people's spirit is really like every single time is negative things. There's things you can do to make sure that your spirit kind of separates itself from that. So when the negative things there, you can like wash it all away, cleanse it all away, take it all away, and ask your spirit to move from that negative stuff and go somewhere else. You have to direct literally your spirit to where you want it to be. You have to literally direct it. It might seem really crazy to somebody who are listening like, what? But this is a reality. You are more powerful than you think. What lives inside of you is way more powerful than you can ever think. And if it's not as powerful right now, you can make it really powerful. It's all within you and what you say in your voice and what usually comes out of your mouth. You speak to your spirit. So let's go straight into it, yeah? If you've woken up, you've had a really good dream, what you do is you take a bowl or a bucket, you fill it with some water, add some salt into it, and using your left hand, use your left hand, not your right, this is my left hand, okay? Mix it together with the salt, rock salt. We're talking about sea rock salt, not just any defined salt, rock salt, the sea ones, okay, natural ones. Now, water is life. Water is spiritual, it's very deep, it cleanses, it neutralizes things. It's very deep, okay? And it's spiritual, it's spiritual inside of it. It doesn't matter if it's coming from your tap, if it's on the streams, if it's the beach, where the sea. No, all of it is water. It's coming from somewhere that's even up in your house. So when you put it inside the bucket, inside the bowl, it still has that same power. You gotta activate it. You have to activate it. So you have to speak to it. As you know, you add the salt, you stir it with your left hand until you see that it's quite mixed in quite well. You know, you're not seeing all the rocks things anymore. You can let it sit for a bit. After, what you do is you speak onto it. You consult. You say, this water, I know that it's here. It has a spirit. The spirit that lives in here. And say your name, your full name. Like for me, Akosia Pepper, that's my full name. I will say my name onto the water, and I'll ask the water, was that what I want to do? That I've had a really bad dream yesterday. Or I had a really good dream. Now, this really, really good dream that I've had yesterday, I want to manifest it into life, and I want things to happen. I really want things to start going the way I want it to. Because if this could happen for me, really, really good. Or it's something I've been imagining for a long time, and I think my spirit is telling me something. So I want to see in real life. Speak on to exactly what you want to use it for. And praise it that, you understand that it has a lot of power. And you want to really use it to, cleanse and to activate the power that's within for everything to come to life. Now then, speak to the salt and say, the salt that I've also added into this water, I know there's a power that lives inside of you. Consult that power and say to it that now I've added you, both of you on it with it, I've mixed you two together. I know that it's going to be able to neutralize, cleanse, and bring forth what I need. This water that I'm about to pour into myself and use it to bathe myself, I want to use it to cleanse my spirit and to bring forth the things that I've seen within my dream last night that I wanted to come. This is the first thing you do in the morning. Before you even speak to anybody, when you wake in the morning, you've had that good dream that you wanted to come. This is the first thing you do in the morning. You brush your teeth, however way you do it. Go straight into get the water, put the salt, do your thing, speak onto it, what you want to say, and literally bathe yourself with it. Don't speak to anybody, only speak onto the water. And it's until you finish whatever you're doing, that's when you can speak to somebody else in your house or whatever. Okay? And when you do it, do not dry yourself with a towel. Let yourself air dry. Let yourself air dry. And then after yourself, if you want to have a proper shower, you can have a proper shower with soap and everything. Yeah, that's calm. And when you're pouring the water also onto yourself, make sure that you are speaking as you pour the water into yourself. That, this water you pour into yourself is for the good things to come. Is to, attract the great things. To neutralize and to cleanse it from any negativity so you can allow the good things to come. To, activate your spirit within it. Speaking to your spirit. And that's how you bring forth the good things you see in your dreams. Now, let's go to the part that's the bad side. If I woke up, I had a dream last night, it's really bad, or recently I've been having just really bad dreams, like if it's death, if it's something's gonna happen, if somebody's about to die in my family, whatever it is, or if it's just like negative things, just really, really just bizarre stuff that's really weird, but it's not good stuff. Or when you have dreams, you're always eating and always like walking around walking naked in places, and really just negative, okay, just negative. When you wake up, you do the same thing. You wake up, before you have you speak to anybody around the house or whatever, you just empty, get a water, a bucket over like a bowl. One, you can use it to bath yourself, okay? Now, you put some salt in there, use your left hand, stir it together and everything, let everything, go into each other, really good stuff. Cool. Now, you speak onto water the same way. Now, when you speak onto water, you speak onto it, that you activate the spirit that's within the salt and within the water. You speak onto it like everything that that I've already kind of said. This water is powerful. Like what it can do. This industry is a cleanser. What it's connected with. It's very spiritual. When you speak onto that, you also mention the salt as well in that you mix them together. The reason you mix them together today is that you want to use it to cleanse yourself. Your spirit has been going to places that you don't want it to go to. And then what you do is you then mention your full name. Mention your full name onto the water and call your spirit into the water and say, this person I am, Akosia Pepra, I have basically been having these dreams, and I know that you've been going to these places at night time, going to these places. I don't like you going to these places. I don't want you to be visiting these places, because I know they're not good. Me, Akosia Pepra, I don't want you're speaking to them, you mention your name, because your name is, that's you. You have to mention your name. Okay, so me, I've been going to these places at night, and I don't want to be visiting these places. I don't want to be, having these things and all these negative things. So I'm going to use this water to cleanse you. And as I cleanse you, I separate you out from any negative stuff that happens within nighttime, wherever you're called to visit. That you do not be called there anymore. That you go into positive places where you can bring great things into my life. And then you use it to bathe yourself. When you're bathing yourself, say the same thing to your spirit. That me, as my spirit, I am cleansing you from all negativity. All these places you've been visiting, I do not like it. You are separated from today on. You are separated from there. When you're called to go to these places, you're not going. You're only going to places that are going to benefit us, going to bring great things into this life, into this physical side for us. And you do it all through the water since you finished. And again, the same thing. You do not, dry yourself with towel. Just let yourself air dry. Let yourself air dry. After later on, if you want to have a proper shower, you have a proper shower. And that's what you do straight after you've woken up from the dream. If it's good or it's bad. I hope everything was very clear, guys. I really hope it was clear. Okay. I really wanted to teach this because I know a lot of people have dreams, and the confusion is not the fact that people, the confusion part is like, what do I do? That's the question after, is like, what do you do after you've had a good dream or a bad dream? How do you let it come to life? How do you take it away if it's negative? And today, that's what I want to give you guys, so you can learn this and then pass it on to your people, pass it on to your kids, pass it on to your family members, so they can also learn and can understand, and they can also use it to help their life and help them get to certain places within their life. Because a lot of people, the fact that their life is not going well, it's not that they've done anything bad or them themselves they're doing anything crazy. It's because the spirit that lives within them is going to negative places. So therefore, it's bringing negativity into your life every single day. Because all you're seeing in your dreams every day is bad stuff that isn't bringing nothing positive, and it wouldn't. So when it comes into real life and you're living the real life, things don't seem to click, because your spirit is what you're trying to do in this real life and what your spirit is experiencing is complete opposite. So it's never going to click. For you to then have the life that you want and have more positivity, and to attract certain things into your life, you have to be one with your soul, with your spirit. And it has to move with you in where you're going. It can't be moving this way and you're moving this way. So if it's negative, you got to speak to it and say, no, we're not doing that. This is what we're doing. The power within everything is how you speak to yourself. You have to speak to it. You have to know how to literally control your spirit. And when you have to control it, trust me, it comes one with you. Then you're able to move and do the things you want to do within this realm. That's what a lot of people don't know and don't understand. Everything is in prayer. Somebody just wakes up, they had a bad in their prayer bad, and they go. And they keep having. They're thinking, but I've prayed about it. Why am I still having a dream? But I keep praying about it. Oh, God is going to patience. No, sometimes it's not about patience. You just need somebody to teach you one little thing that you need to do is practical, that you're going to take off everything. Everything is in prayer. Like, I need people to understand that. Everything is in prayer. Some things God has already given to you. Water is literally life, and the things that live inside the water, the things that actually can do, if you knew, trust me, you won't waste your time doing certain things and wouldn't even get close to certain things. If you knew the things that live inside of salt and what you can use it for, and so many other things and herbs and stuff, you would really understand that God has already given you everything. You just gotta learn how to use it to help yourself and to benefit yourself. A lot of you want to pray and always pray, but do you even know how to pray? You're praying, but you're not even clean. How are you going to the Father but you're not clean? You haven't even cleansed yourself in the morning when you've woken, but you want to pray. But you all you do is negative stuff every day, because we're all sinners at the end of the day. So the reason you're praying and things are not going well, and you're praying and everything is not figuring out, is because you're dirty. If you are dirty, how do you expect to pray and for you to go somewhere? It's like somebody who's dirty on the street. When they're coming close to you, what do? You'll be walking away, right? You don't want to go quick, they stink. They kind of, That's how some of you are spiritually. You're very clean in the raw life, but spiritually you're dirty. And that's the power of cleansing, the power of speaking to your spirit, cleansing your spirit to bring forth goodness or to take away the bad, negative things. When you cleanse your spirit is one with you and it moves with you and you control it, and you're also able to, like, you know, tell you things and bring you forth good things, if it's dreams, if it's in roll out, whatever it is, you just foresee things like intuition and stuff like that. When you pray, trust me, you don't have to worry about praying for 25 hours. You pray for 10 minutes and it's happening. It might not happen like straight away, but trust me, you will see that something is happening, that your prayer is going somewhere because you're clean. And that's the secret a lot of people don't understand with prayer. You're praying, but are you clean? Are you cleansed yourself? How is your spirit is inside of you? Is your spirit even inside of you walking behind you? Are you one with yourself? How are you as a person inside? And that's the secret a lot of people do not know. And that's why a lot of people, too many people suffer. Suffering, I feel like sometimes we don't need to suffer all that suffering that we do. It's because people don't understand and don't have the secrets and don't have the hidden knowledges. And that's what I'm here to give you today. So I hope this really, really helps you. Really helps you. You can use it in your life and help other people around you as well to also use it as well to help them. So that's all I leave you guys with today. I'm super grateful for staying all the way to the end. Thank you very much. And just like that, we are done with another episode. And I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.